Okay, I'm going to do a real quick overall exterior video just so you can see it as if you were to walk up on it. You'll have to excuse the sun right now. It's when we get to the other side, it's going to be a little bright, but I'll try to edit that later. So this is a 1997 Jeep Cherokee XJ Sport. Obviously it's anything but stock. It's got every thing somebody could possibly want on something to be able to go to do some serious off-roading in it, or even just drive it 80 miles an hour down the highway. It tracks well. Everything wears perfect. It's got a 4.6 stroker built off of a 4-liter. It's a really popular build to do right now because it keeps everything Jeep. There's that glare coming in. 37-inch tires underneath it. And then take a look at the suspension video I put up to kind of describe exactly the underside of this Jeep, as well as condition and whatnot. The motor, transmission, transfer case all have less than 5,000 miles on them. What does the Jeep have in it, Josh? Where'd he go? What does the Jeep have in it mileage wise, the body?
The Jeep was bought with 181 and 52 miles.
Okay, so pretty much everything. The body itself has got, does it still have
180? We'd have to look. I think it's like
180 plus thousand miles, but as you can see, less than 5,000 miles ago, pretty much every mechanical thing you can possibly imagine on this Jeep was replaced or rebuilt, and the interior as well. So it was a complete ground off restoration done, and a lot of these parts purchased or custom made. Nothing, like I said before, was spared in building this Jeep. So it's a beautiful, it's kind of that gunmetal blue. Then you did of course you see that liner on the bottom side, giving a nice little skirt there, and then the fender flares as far as that goes. Bumpers to match everything up, and then you do have rope board, or you need?
There is no. It was ordered as a steel winch, but it was bought at a discounted price because the control box was cracked. So we have not ordered another box from Smitty Built. But we can
figure that out. If it's something that we get what we're looking for, we'll get that winch ready to go for you on it and whatnot. As far as that goes, but the bumper, is this one of your made bumpers?
This is a one-of-a-kind aluminum bumper made out of 6061. It was, after it was fabricated, it was reheat treated to bring the tensile strength and the yield strengths back up. Sometimes you can weaken or anneal the aluminum when you weld, but it's got brand new PIA fog lamps in it. They're extremely bright. Like I said, it's a one-off bumper.
Is that rear the same?
No, the rear bumper was given to me, a guy who had a front end collision on his Jeep, so he
gave you that one. So that's got the 2-inch receiver here, and then you can put your D-rings in it there if you'd like. Otherwise, that pretty much takes care of the overall exterior video. I'm going to do a close-up exterior so you can see exactly what you're getting. And then one thing that I'm seeing now that I didn't talk about earlier in the suspension undercarriage is it's got full disc brakes on the rear as well. Most of these came with drum. So as far as that goes, if I'm not mistaken,
it's a Blackbird custom disc brake conversion kit.
Okay. And the guy who's talking to my background, by the way, is the guy who owns this Jeep. I'm listening for him. His name's Josh. He's been a really good friend of mine for several years. Unfortunately, they are letting go this beauty. His loss is your gain. You'll never find another Cherokee quite like it. Again, so just to recap everything, since it is the exterior overall, 4.6 stroke motor, 5,000 miles ago, as well as the transmission AX15 that was rebuilt in, external slave, all that jazz, and then that goes into a 241 ROCKTRAK transfer case that was also rebuilt, came out of 2005 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon, Dana 60 1 ton in the rear, and then a Dana 44 high pinion in the front. And then what gears were in these guys?
These are 488s.
48 gears with E-lockers.
Eaton E-lockers.
Eaton E-lockers in front and rear. And then it's got the super winch hubs in the front here, we didn't talk about. And we talked all about that earlier in the video. So if you want to know more about that stuff, or actually see up close personal on that undercarriage, definitely take a look at the other videos in this ad.